How does this feel compared to previous pinball games?
You ain't heard the last out of me.
It feels the same. Old Nintendo gamer.
And son.
Hello and welcome to the 80s beats of Pinball FX. You can hear that in the background there. We're going to be dropping into this new pinball game from Zen Studios that brought you Pinball FX3. They've reworked it so it's gone back to the original FX with funky new ball mechanics, new tables, actually lots of old tables as well, but they're asking you for those new mechanics to pay for every table that you bought previously because save files do not carry across between pinball games. However, what this does good is that you can build your own arcade up here, and this is my arcade. Lacking in a bit of polish at the moment. But we're gonna have a look at tables. Just like any other pinball game, the one good thing about this is that it sticks all of Zen's tables in one handy title, whereas like the Star Wars games, for example, in the past were a separate purchase and a separate icon on your Switch, separate game completely. This, from the Zen's originals, gives you 2 free tables. There's another one further down and we'll look at that later, but we've got Wild West Rampage for free and the Sorcerer's Lair, which is one that I did play on the Wii U when FX3 came out first of all. I can't remember playing Wild West Rampage before. They've also got Jules Verne's Mysterious Island, and is that a Samurai's Vengeance? Marvellous. They've got many licensed tables as well, like Crypt of the Necrodancer, Kung Fu Panda, all DreamWorks Pinball here, How to Train Your Dragon, and The Trolls. Now, if you look at other platforms, they have over 100 different tables. The Switch is severely lacking in that number, but it still has a lot, like Borderlands table, Homeworld, My Little Pony, Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla and Kong tables individually, World War Z of all things, Snoopy, which looks quite delightful there, Star Wars Pinball, 2 tables, one being the Mandalorian, one being some Stormtroopers, looks like the Galactic Empire, whatever that. It's just Star Wars Pinball. Fishtails is the 3rd free table, and I believe that was free also on the Nintendo Switch, and the Wii U version of Pinball FX. I wonder if that was free on the Switch version. This is for Williams Pinball, and Williams Pinball are packing 4 different ones, including the World Cup one. Marvellous. Garfield's here. And that is your lot that you can purchase. If you do go and purchase them, they are, I believe, for my wallet, a little bit steep at the moment. Wait for some sales. They start at about a basic rate of just over £4 a table, and all the way up to like £8.50 for some of the more expensive licensed ones like Star Wars. I don't want to do that. I want to go and try some tables, but before that, let's have a look at tournaments. I'm not going to do anything here, but as it loads in, we're working our way across the bar at the top. This is a first look. There you go, see? Tournaments you can drop into and try some high score challenges in arcade modes there. Events, it's all in here. It's did before. Summer Classics just started. Reward timeline. Blah blah blah. Back, and you can do more. It's events, tournaments, all very similar. Collectibles. Would you like to see the collectible tutorial? No, thank you. But if I press Y, I can see my collection, and you can unlock things. Play more to unlock collectibles from this category. And as you unlock things, oh, I didn't want to do that, my collection, you can unlock with a ZL. You can unlock things like figures, carpets to decorate your arcade, statues, and some posters as well. And make this rather blank looking space look a bit more lively. So we're going back to home. We're going to drop into each of the 3 tables that we can do, because I don't last long on these tables. And you can choose which game mode you play in. I'm just going to play in classic mode, but there's arcade with extra things like slow motion and combo bonuses, hot seat to play with 2 players, and we're there. How do I choose? If I pressed, I don't want settings. Oh, I can choose up to 4 players there. I wanted to see what that was. Practice, you can just dive into the match. Flips challenge, start a single player flips challenge, and aim for the highest score using a limited amount of flips. That is pressing the button on the ZL and ZR buttons, which activate the flippers. 1 ball challenge, try for a high score with just the 1 ball. Time challenge, you get a set amount of time and see how much you can score in that amount of time. Doesn't matter how many times you die. And distance, how far can the ball travel? So there's lots and lots of modes, and that is for every single table. Let's drop into a Wild West Rampage, and you can check out the loading screen on how long it takes Pinball FX to start.
You can best tell a town by its saloon. Ouch, a nasty one. Good
Those
for me, bad for them.
Oh, good for me.
I'm Sheriff Evans.
Hello, Evans.
Rockton Point.
The name's Cindy. Just Cindy.
Right then, so this is the table. My view normally, I pressed Y there. My view is set a manual camera right back. My view is number 3, I believe. Let's play. So I hold down A to charge up my train and let the ball go rolling. I like to see the entirety of the pinball table. Ooh, and I lost it. The pinball table in one go. I hate the camera moving around when it's got a slightly more zoomed in perspective. As you should imagine with my dodgy eyes. Ooh, we're in the saloon nearly. I'm not very good at pinball. But we started off strong here. Strong enough for me. How does this feel compared to previous pinball games?
You ain't heard the last out of me.
It feels the same. Now, I can use the ZL and ZR button to flick the flickers up, flip the flippers. But I can also nudge the table as well, which was... I have a feeling it was lacking in the FX3 game, but I could be wrong. If I use the L stick now, I can nudge the table left, nudge it right, and nudge the table up. And now...
This ain't the town.
Tilt. Stop nudging the table. Nudge it too much, you get a... Same town you're looking for, a stranger. Now, the one good thing I did like about the Zen pinball games, especially on the Wii U. Oh, drop down the back.
Chance.
Hey, were the my second chance is foiled. The one thing I did like about it. Total bonus 17,000. Total score 2.5. There we are. High score. Lon Dragon. Please don't take me to this every single time. Collectibles. So I'm working my way to that 8 million score so I can unlock some collectibles for this table. So you have to play the table many times to unlock collectibles for that. So I'm not going to play that, but I'm going to go to leaderboards just to see how fast these leaderboards. I've never loaded the leaderboard up on this version of Pinball FX before, but this is taking a considerable amount of time. And what I wanted to I don't care about seeing Stuz or Matt or Gabe. How do I see my friends? I can't. Oh, all right there. No. That all. How do I can't go up. See that all there. ZLR, exit table, play again, weekly, and it's all. Why can't I change? And maybe they'll be implementing it later, that all up there I can't even get near. Or maybe I don't have any friends. I know I've got friends. Anyway, alright, so maybe my friends haven't played that particular table, but being this is the first one, I would very much doubt if they hadn't. In previous Zen Pinball games, they do have friends on leaderboards. Right, let's play this. How I can't really compare it to the previous one. It feels, to me, and my limited knowledge of pinball tables, it feels exactly the same.
Welcome to the Sorcerer's
I think Zen
Lair.
Pinball, this camera is pathetic. I've forgotten how to change cameras. Why? Oh, why? Okay, widescreen. No, that is far too low. What's this? 2. That's slightly better. I'm a tall old man, so if I was playing pinball, it'd probably be looking like
Whisper
this.
be?
Let's check out some other views though. See that view where you're... It's far... zooms in far too late. Don't like that, don't like that. The angle is too low down, so I'm gonna go for... Oh, there's a normal view there. What's that? Oh, manual
Whisper
view.
isn't here yet.
Whisperer. Oh yes, I remember this. View 2.
What's that? We've got to get past the ghosts.
Right, what about a manual view? We gotta get past them. Does that mean we gotta hit them?
Leaving so soon.
Oh yes, I'm leaving. Oh, am I dead? Hey, oh, 1.9 million. Nope, I'm still alive. But I left very soon.
Take
Oh
my
dear.
hand.
Never saw the attraction in pinball in real life. Hey, we made it up the top there.
You are not welcome here.
What are you gonna do about it, pal? Gates to the void. Empowers the ball or crush the gates. What gates? I never know what I'm supposed to be looking at to see. It's like, hey, you gotta crush the gates. What gates? Where? 2.8 million already, and we still got another ball. Let's go. Oh, straight down the gap. That's going straight down the gap. Sometimes it feels like the ball is going to go down the gap, and it doesn't.
I don't see Whisper anywhere.
No, I don't either. I don't see anything anywhere. Right down the middle.
Leaving so soon.
3.4 million. That is a high score. Thank you very much. It is going to go to that ridiculous input your name screen, even though just input my name exactly the same. Let's try leaderboards on this then. I can't. Stuz. My god, Stuz, you are the man on all tables at the moment. I'm going to exit this table because I can't change from the leaderboards to all, to friends or whatever. Wonder if it's a manual thing I needed to set in the options, but why the hell would it be? So as for the free tables, one of the best tables I used to like on the FX3 on the Nintendo Wii was the Avengers table. Right, we are going to try the Fishtails table before we say goodbye for this first look of Zen Pinball. I like how that changes though. Classic, Pro, there's a single power without using powers. Pro game features steeper play field, wider outline gap, and no extra balls. So the certain tables, like the more realistic tables, like the Williams, you can have extra modes in them where a steeper table means the ball will travel faster down that table. So I'm just going to try a classic on Fishtails and see how this table plays. Williams tables are copies from originals, so they're far more simple affairs. And does that feel okay? Yeah, it feels... feels okay. There's a big gap between those flippers. Right down the middle again. Extra ball lit. I don't know how you're supposed to press buttons to stop that. I pressed A, nothing. I pressed X, nothing. I pressed B. Maybe it was B to select what I did at the top, or maybe it just ended. I'll try Y next time if something happens. Oh, right down the middle. Bonus times 1. What kind of a bonus times 1? 1.426 million. Extra ball at 10 million. Right down the middle. You're supposed to avoid the ball going down the middle. If it goes down the middle, nothing much you can do about it, is there? You've beaten Lee's record. Haha! So it does have friends. Thank you. That's Lee Win from Twitter, who has now joined Threads. And yes, we've joined Threads as well. Game over. So it's going to take me to that... Why didn't it ask me to input my name? Your score is 6 million. Alright, leaderboards. Danny. Where is that other guy? Weekly? Because it's sort of the first week, so that's going to be pretty much the same. If I go to exit table for a minute, there's one last thing I want to check out, and it's how do I check my friends' scores? Yes, I beat Lee's score, but how do I know what Lee's score had? Let me load that leaderboard up, which is loading up on the right. If I can't, nope, I can't scroll the leader. Oh, I can just press leaderboards with Y, I suppose. If I press minus now, customization, progression, personal data, collect the level, customization. I don't want to go into the tutorial. No, thank you very much. I'm not interested too much about that sort of stuff. Restart tutorial. No, thank you. And this is the home, Honor and Legacy Pack. Anyway, thank you for watching Pinball FX. I have no idea where I would find my friends' scores, or how do I join a friend? Like in hot seat mode, it seemed that was only local. There's very little online stuff. Why can't I just go, hey, I only want to see my friends' data and I just want to challenge them? Can't see it just yet. maybe in the coming weeks, and if it does add it, maybe we'll do another video. I certainly won't be buying new tables, if ever. If I do, they'll be when they're on sale, and a long time in the future from now. Thanks for watching our first look, and keep it pinned to Old Nintendo Gamer, where we do lots of first looks, AAA Nintendo titles, as I'm working through Xenoblade Chronicles 3 at the moment. After that I'll be starting Zelda, and you can hear the cicadas in the background because it is now damn hot summer in Taiwan. Let's melt together. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a like if you've enjoyed our content. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, our private Discord server, and you can support us via Ko-fi. All the relevant links are in the description below and in the banner above.